Hello, Capricorn. This is going to be your X-File spread for the month of October 2018. And we are searching for 9 cards. Each card has a meaning, represents a thing you'll be more aware of during the reading. And yeah, I hope you're going to enjoy this spread. I have only 3 more left for the month of October. If you're interested in other zodiac signs, I have already made the readings. So, 9 cards. This card represents how is your relationship like and what caused the breakup. This represents where are you now and where are you now in regards to your ex as well. This card represents how is your ex now and where does he stand in regards to you as well. How do you really feel about the reconciliation? How do they really feel about the reconciliation? What opposes you? If you were to get back together, what would stand against you? What could help you? What you should do if you wanted to get back together, if you chose to, and a possible outcome. Wow, a possible outcome for the month of October in between you two, of course, you and your ex. So let's get into the reading. How was your relationship like? Well, it was joyful, it was pleasant, it was playful. Probably it brought the childish side in both of you, but it doesn't seem that it was serious, that it was very serious, or one of the partners, and I believe that your ex didn't take it too seriously, because you took it seriously. You take everything seriously, Capricorn. So yeah, probably it was some juggling doing, some adapting doing. Probably you come from 2 different cultures or religions, or there is an age gap between you. But if not, it most likely was incompatibility between maturity. You were more mature, you were asking for more, you wanted things to get serious, and your ex just probably didn't know how to, or didn't wanted the relationship to enjoy themselves. As far as I can tell, probably it was a 3-party situation, but probably, and only probably. But it feels like your ex was juggling. So if they were not juggling multiple people, they were juggling what they wanted and the feelings for you, what they wanted and what you wanted. Probably they were a bit egocentric, as children are, because I believe that they were quite immature. So it was an imbalance that needed to be balanced, and I feel that you were the one doing the hard work into balancing it. Where are you now in regards to your ex? Well, you're freaking angry. You are angry, you're pissed off, you really want them out of your life, you really want them out of your heart and your mind, especially out of your mind, because as childish and immature and incapable of adapting to a serious situation as they were, I think that you were very fond on them, and that you had strong feelings for them, and you tried your best to make it work. You tried your best to become teammates, to become collaborators, to have common goals and to work upon them, but I don't feel that you succeeded. Well, that's why they are an ex, because not because you didn't succeed as in you did bad, you did good, but you didn't have a good partner to do it with. but at the same time you are attracted to them, you are attracted to their youth, to their joyful, to their playful personality. You actually enjoyed that they would not take things too seriously, because they would, how to say that, they would distract you from your everyday life, from your hardworking life. They were a distraction, but at the same time you wanted it to become serious, and you wanted it to become to go to the next level, and it didn't. So you are angry at them, you really are angry at them, and you're angry at the situation, and um you wanted more and you couldn't. They couldn't offer you more, but at the same time I think that you didn't understand that it was not your fault, and that you couldn't do more, and that it's not that they didn't love you, because I believe that they loved you dearly and actually even created some sort of addiction for you. But this is how they are, or this is what they can offer for the time being. So it's not your fault, and I don't feel it's their fault either. Like, if they are immature, eventually they will become mature, because life has its ways to show you the lessons. So yeah, how do they feel now? How are they now? Well, this is your card, my dear Capricorn. So I think they are totally not over you. They are still thinking of you. They are still, probably, as I said, probably even obsessing about you. They feel shackled. They feel vulnerable. They didn't, like, if they broke up, they didn't know that they would do so bad without you. And I think that it's more of a need. They need you. They need you in their lives in order to be good. They need you in their lives in order to feel safe, to feel comfortable. You made them feel, you nurtured them. You cared for them, and you nurtured them. And there's not too many people out there that can do that, or that are willing to do that. So they cannot get over the way that you made them feel, how important you made them feel, how loved, how appreciated, how, and probably sometimes you are even a mother figure to them, being the mature one, and they miss that. They miss being taken care of and pampered. How do you really feel about a reconciliation? We have the Eight of Cups. Well, you totally want to leave them behind. And if you were to have a new beginning with them, you want it to be on a more solid ground. You want it to be with stronger foundations. You want it to be more serious, and you want it to be more stable. And if not, that's fine for you, because you know what you want. You want your 10 of cups. You are not going to stay with an 8 of cups. You are a hardworking person, and you are totally focusing on the aspects of your life, and you are giving your best at all times. So you want somebody to offer you the same thing, to offer you their best, and your ex didn't. So you really want to leave your ex behind, and this experience, and to heal, and to search for better. You are in search for better. How does your ex really feel about getting back together? Well, probably he realizes how much he's pained you. Probably he or she, they realize that they have created a lot of chaos and a lot of pain around them. So I feel that here with the three of cups, they would probably rather take it in a more friendly way, because as I told you, they need you, and they see how pissed off you are at them. They see how they've disappointed you, and now they would take even a friendship, like only if they could have you in their life for you to take care of them and pamper them and make them feel important and loved. They would accept even a friendship. And in very few cases, your ex has been in a three-party situation, and probably, like, they would keep you in a three-party situation. But I don't believe that you have been, all Capricorns have been dealing with sociopaths in your past. And um, if you haven't, then it's, they want to take it slowly, and they want to take it in a friendly way, in a respectful, equal, because friends are friends with benefits, probably even, but not a sexual benefit, but an emotional benefit from you. They miss that. But they want to show you that you can trust them, that you can respect them, that you can have them in your life as you please. They are willing to do that, like they are willing to show you that. But for the time being, you are just too angry, and I don't feel that they are ready, because you've made such an impact in their lives. And I don't feel that for the time being you would be ready, neither of you, to get back together. What opposes you? Again, we have a 3. So it totally could be that some of you were cheated on and you are in a three-party situation. However, if you weren't, what opposes you is the fact that you could not be a team. You could not collaborate well, you could not find a common ground, you could not find common goals, you could not work together towards achieving those goals. And I feel it's like that collaboration that means that team mating that missed. You couldn't have a common ground just because you wanted something, they wanted something else. You were approaching things in one way, they were approaching things in another way. Your perceptions, your ideas, your emotions, they couldn't be aligned in order for you to work and to collaborate in this relationship. So that is what opposes you. What could help you? Well, what could help you is understanding that this relationship was a lesson. Here with the 9 of Wands, and that what didn't kill you made you stronger. That you have to take this lesson, and probably that it was a karmic relationship. And then we have the 2 of Cups as well. So I do believe that it was a relationship that was meant to be. Probably each of you have to learn a lesson, and you've learned it together, and now you have to learn it separately. But I feel this relationship, it was a must in both of your lives. And probably you feel defeated, probably you feel like that you lost a battle, but you didn't. This relationship made you stronger. This relationship made you understand better what you want from a partner, from a relationship, from yourself, how much you can take, how strong you are, how independent you are, how well you are doing on your own as well, and how you must love yourself first, and how you have to put yourself first. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to become an egocentric or a narcissist, definitely not. But this relationship made you realize what you're worth and how not to stand for anything less than that. So what could help you if you wanted to get back together is realizing that it was a lesson. And if you still are to get back together, it's probably that more lessons need to be learned. Because sometimes, especially when we have to deal with karmic relationship or twin flames or soulmates, we are not always ready to be in each other's lives right away. And there's lessons we need to learn together and separately. And if you are to be back together, you have to understand that it's regardless of how hard you try to run from this person, if more lessons need to be learned from this relationship, there's gonna be more battles, there's gonna be more fights. Not fights in the relationship, but battles to win in order to achieve a greater understanding of yourself and of love. But I do feel that this relationship was meant to be. You had to go through this, and probably you'll have to go through this again, but for a different lesson. What do you have to do if you want to get back together? Give up on the past. Stop being nostalgic. Um, just as I said previously as well, take the lesson and move on. This this card is not only about nostalgia, but it's also about pessimism. It's also about believing that there's not anything better for you out there, or that this relationship cannot get any better because you have already experienced it. And what you should do if you are to get back together, understand that now you already know each other, now you already know how you function separately and together, individually and as a couple. And if you were to get back together, this would be an upgrade because you already know what to expect, you already know what they can offer, you already know them. And it could be a better relationship if you were to release the past, if you were to release the past experiences, because through the breakup you both went through quite some harsh lessons. And I believe that your ex is trying to learn them now, or not trying, he has to. No any other option. Possible outcome from now, well, if you consider all the aspects that I have said, it could be this could be the real deal. Here with the Two of Cups, like, it's a very strong connection, it was a very strong connection. That's why I say that this could be either a karmic, either a twin flame relationship. Of course, this is a general, so you will see what applies to you, but it's beyond this, it's beyond this world, it's probably beyond this life. It's a connection that, as I said, this relationship had to happen. And probably it's meant for you to be back together once again. And because the connection, the magnetism, the way that you make each other feel, is absolutely wonderful. Like, it's definitely, it was and still is a deep loving connection between you two. So if you were to consider all of these aspects, I believe that you could make it work, because the love definitely is there, because only love can hurt like this, and only love can make you feel like this and bring you to these kinds of emotions and thoughts and dependencies and needs. And this is true love. Definitely, this is true love. And that's why you cannot, like, you are angry at them, but you still have feelings for them. You are angry at them because you still care about them. You want to leave your past behind, your past with them behind, but that is because your past with them is still present in your life. So you still care deeply for them, deeply. And you feel like you lost the battle just because it was a real battle for you, because you took it seriously, because you truly, truly loved this person. So yeah, it is a true connection. It was and still is a true connection. So you take care of yourselves and of your beautiful souls, and see what you can do with this. Take care of yourselves. Love you dearly. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.